easy. There are 4 riffs which I want to show you, which I need to show you because they are so cool and so much fun to play. So let's start out with the first riff. We start with an E power chord. Yeah, what a chord. I play that with a little bar here, 2nd fret A and D string with my index, and I hit the E, A and D string. And after I played it, I mute it. Good that I say muting, because with my index, the back of it, I mute the G, B and E string a little bit, so I can really hit all the strings really hard. Then we go to the D power chord, or D5. Kind of looks like the normal D major chord. Index, 2nd fret G string, ring finger, 3rd fret B string, and I hit the A, D, G and B string, down, up, down. And I mute with my thumb a tiny little bit the low E string so I can hit it without hearing it. So it's... And then we do the same as we did before with the E minor chord, a tiny little bar chord here, with the index again on the 2nd fret on the D and G string. So we got the A power chord played with the A, D and G string. Down, up, down. So it's E, D and A. And don't forget about the muting. After you played the chord, mute, mute, mute. And then we got the first lick. It's 3rd fret E string. I play that with an upstroke and the ring finger. Then open E string, and then let ring the E string while playing 3rd fret B string with an upstroke again and downstroke open string. Then 2nd fret G string, you do a bending, you hit it down, release the bend and pull off. Just hit it once down. And then the second time, we got a second riff, or lick. It's based around the 2nd fret of the A string, play downstroke, and then with an upstroke, 4th fret E string with the ring finger, and then it's 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7. And you kind of like can slide into those notes because they're pretty high here. Okay. D and then A, or lick number 1. Now comes lick number 2. 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7. Lick number 1. And lick number 2. Just now. And damn black! I hit the set! You know, this is the intro and what's played when you're coming to the verse. So, next riff would be the chorus. Okay, we start with the A power chord and go to the E power chord, and then we go to the B power chord, which is played with the index in the 2nd fret of the A string and pinky or ring finger in the 4th fret of the D string. So it's A, B, and then lift up the index, play the open A there, while still holding 4th fret D string, pretty cool chord. Back to the B. So it's A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B. Okay? Then we go to G, which is played this time with middle finger, 3rd fret E string, and then you mute the A string, open D and G string, 3rd fret, B string with the ring finger, go over to the D chord, A, and then you do just the E string, 3rd fret with the middle finger, bending, and go to the A power chord. So, G, D, A, D, A, G, D, A, D, A. And this whole part is played legato. What does this mean? Don't play it like this. Play it like this. Okay? And by the way, don't use too much gain on your amplifier. Just a tip, just a crunchy, kind of like cleanish, crunchy-ish sound there. So, the whole part goes like this. A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, G, A, A, G, A, G, back to A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, and then we go to G, D, 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 and that's the second riff. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Okay? So, the whole thing. A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, G, D, A, G, A, G, D, A, G, A, A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, from the top. And so on. Another verse there. Solo! So, we start with our third riff here. We start with the open E string, and then we go with the pinky in the 5th fret of the A string, both with downstrokes, and then a pull off to the already waiting ring finger in the 4th fret of the A string. The pinky does a pull off to the 4th fret. If you have trouble with this, maybe just practice this. Hit the string, and then pinky pulls the string to the floor, and that way it creates the note which is waiting the 4th fret. And then the ring finger does the same for the 2nd fret of the A string where the index finger is waiting. Then 4th fret A string again with a downstroke. With an upstroke, 3rd fret E string with the middle finger and a tiny little bend here. And then upstroke, 2nd fret A string. 4, sorry. Up, down, up, down, up, down. After you played the upstroke in the 2nd fret of the A string, 5th fret E string with the down string, up, down, up, down. So it's 5, 6, 7 here on the E string. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And you can slide into those notes. For me, it's kind of like easy having kind of a classical approach here in terms of how I hold the neck. You see my thumb in my hand is pretty much far behind. I often, when I play chords, my hand is more or less like this. For this, my hand is kind of like more under the neck, or the thumb is more under the neck. Back of the neck. That way also, my index finger kind of like lies over the top string, so they get muted. You play that 4 times and then you shift everything 1 string up to the A and D string. Same thing. 2 times, and back again. 2 times. And then back to the chorus. You know what you find in the first video, and then before we go into the next riff, we have an A power chord. Bam, bam, solo. What do we play? The chords. So we come to riff number 4. It kind of starts like the very first riff of the song with the E power chord, D power chord, down, up, down, A power chord, down, up, down. And then we have E power chord with down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay? The whole thing. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. E power chord, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. D, A. And then E, A, E, A. This is the second ending. E, A, E, A. Power chords. And from the top. E, D, A, E. E, D, A, and now E, A, E, A,